What's up, everybody? Thanks for choosing the video. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another episode chasing waterfalls. So I just did a pretty intense hike, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of climbing, and it said that it was gonna take half hour to get here, but it definitely didn't. Today we are checking out the Devil's Punch Bowl, which is basically attached to a creek right here. So we're gonna jump across, hopefully find a trail, and check out this waterfall. It's a punch, I don't know if the waterfall is called Devil's Punch Bowl. I think the whole thing is, anyways, we got a new beer to try out. Let's get going. We go this way. Okay, beautiful. So there is a trail, kind of switchbacks. So at least we have a trail. We're not bushwhacking. Well, we found what was making the noise, but this isn't the waterfall. We gotta keep going down, get to the big boy. I gotta say though, this is still pretty cool. A little mini. Well, as you can see, there's the lookout. And I mean, the way of getting out of here to see the top is, yeah, no. So I doubt we'll be seeing it from the top, but you can still see it from the bottom. Oh, it's mucky. Mucky muck. Yuck. Okay, that's a little creepy. Just a ball floating around. That's not creepy at all. Oh, I gotta say, this is so beyond quiet. It's not even funny. Well, I gotta say, the creek should have kind of given it away, but yeah. Anyways, you ready? Yum. Womp womp. There's pretty much no water coming out. Well, we got a little bit of water coming out. Look at this like valley though. This is just wild. I don't think the camera will do it justice how big this is. This is just crazy. Wow. There you go. It's so wild. Look at it. It just keeps going. How big this valley is. I'm trying to stay away from the walls because you never really know if something will just let go and fall. Ah, there go. It was kind of crazy. I just noticed there's a little, I don't know what you would call that, pond, a little tiny puddle of water, but there's no water running down. So I'm guessing the water is underneath the rocks to have the creek down there flowing. That's wild. There's no sort of connection from the creek to this. This is all just rock. That's wild. I'm actually kind of wondering where this goes, if it goes up to the top. The thing about that is though, if I get up to the top, I have to get back down in order to get out of here. And I mean, honestly, that's just too dangerous to be climbing something like this. This is decently steep. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's crazy how small this valley makes you feel. It's so big. Pick up my hiking pole. We'll get one more look from afar, I suppose. And then let's go sit down, try out a new beer, and maybe even tell you, oh, sorry, the sun might be ruining that. Maybe even tell you a little bit of history on this place. Like, if I can remember. I did look it up, but I don't remember all of it. But let's go find a decent spot to sit down. There we go. Sorry, the sun's kind of ruining it. That was kind of cool. All right, I'm weird. Well, I was gonna set up on this rock, but as I was setting up, I saw at least 5 spiders. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep walking. Oh, this is a pretty nice spot right here. Nice view. We got that creepy ball hanging out. Let's set up right here. On second thought, I have my mini tripod, and that is a pretty decent angle to be sitting on. I can't really adjust my mini tripod. It kind of just stands and, you know, shoots. It's not adjustable. So let's try and find something a little more flat. And yeah, maybe we'll get into, so let's get into the kind of history of the Devil's Punch Bowl. Now, I don't remember all of it because I looked it up a while ago, but the story goes is that there were people in the bush here back in the day, and they'd be making moonshine, and workers would climb down into the valley and they would get moonshine. They would, like, you know, buy moonshine or trade, I don't know back then, but they would buy moonshine off of people who, ooh, this is getting sketchy. Yeah, this is okay. Let's see what we got here. I'll film it just in case I fall. Oh, got a plane. Bush plane? Oh. All right, this isn't too bad. There we go. All right, well, this seems pretty much dang near perfect. Can you imagine? Like, you can't carry a coffee cup out of here, honestly. Let's go further down, actually. I might sit on that log down there. Yeah, let's go this way. There you go. Just so you know what I'm talking about. Little dollar store tripod. I even need a rock just to level it out that little bit more. Wow. Look at that. I would say like 60% of that tree is just exposed, like the roots. This is not a good place to be hanging out for very long. Luckily it's not windy or anything, so the trees aren't moving, but that's crazy. Even this one too, like look at this. That's a big old tree, and again, majority of its roots are just exposed. That's just wild. Wow. So quiet, I keep thinking I'm hearing people talk. Oh my. My hiking pole just fell on me and it scared the crap out of me. Oh boy, okay. That was funny. It was just standing beside me. Maybe you saw it, I don't know. That was hilarious. So today, I'm gonna be trying Nickelbrook Brewing Company. It's called Naughty Neighbor Pale Ale. You get a look at it. Let's see if you can actually. There we go. Nice. Never tried this beer. It is a 4.9, which I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of a strong beer kind of guy. So I go like 5.5, even 6.0, 7.0, but never had this beer. It says the pour color is lemon drop. Well, look at that. It's brewed in Burlington and Etobicoke. So we'll give her a whirl, see what it tastes like. Hopefully it's not terrible because I have to drink it. I don't want it to taste terrible. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, we're already getting that grapefruit. Oh boy. Now, if you followed me in the past, where it was Dano Bushcraft / DanoOutdoors, I did kind of like a beer o'clock is what I called it, and so I would review the beer. So if you are past subscribers, I guess is the way to put it, then you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be kind of the same thing. We go with the smell, we go with the taste. Usually I would have a cup. I don't have a cup right now, but we go with the look. And then see what it's like at the end, because I got a feeling that with pale ales and whatnot, Indian pale ales like this, you tend to get a really bad aftertaste after a while. So let's see what it tastes like. It smells extremely like IPA. Yeah, tastes like one too. What's kind of funny is before I kind of enjoyed IPAs. I haven't had one in so long that I just forgot. Ooh, I can't lie. That's a beer. Oh, I jinxed myself. That's what happened. Not gonna lie, this spot's a little creepy. I keep hearing like voices, faint voices, and I even just now heard, while I was setting up the camera, I heard what sounded like somebody walking towards me, like down the trail in behind me anyways, and there's nobody. A little creepy, not gonna lie. A little robin hanging out. These little white fluffies keep landing in my face. So, did a little bit of research, and first of all, it turns out that the Devil's Punch Bowl was created over millions of years, which is insane. That's wild. The waterfall is called the Horseshoe Waterfall, or Horseshoe Falls, because of the shape. And I actually got it backwards. So what happened is moonshiners set up shop along the road on top of the falls, and road workers would hike up with 2-gallon drums, I might add, to get water. And that's kind of the assumption, is like, did they come back with water, right? And so I did actually get it right, that why it's called Devil's Punch Bowl is because they were believed to be doing the devil's work, the moonshiners. So they called the valley, I suppose, Devil's Punch Bowl. And then the cross was set up, that I'm right about. There was a tree, they cut it down, and then the guy, I forget his name, I just saw it and I forget his name, he decided to build the cross, and it was only supposed to be lit up for Christmas and Easter. And then through donations and stuff, they were able to keep it lit all the time. So a little bit of history for you. This valley and the whole valley of the Devil's Punch Bowl is millions of years old. From glacial waters is how it was formed. And it's actually 108 feet drop from the top of the waterfall. So that's why you feel like you're 3 feet tall. You feel like you're an inch tall. So just figured I'd let you know a little bit of history. I'm not gonna lie, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. Keep hearing stuff behind me. In fact, I got all that information from a website, I suppose, that's like paranormal stuff, which I didn't want to keep reading because I'm here right now and I don't want to know about the paranormal stuff that happens here. I'm already hearing voices and people walking, which is creeping me out, I'm not gonna lie. So that being said, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm not gonna lie, my taste buds have changed big time. I was a fan of pale ales or IPAs, but I don't know, I think my taste buds changed. It's growing on me a little bit. By the end of it, you kind of get used to the flavor, but I don't think I'd buy an IPA if I had a choice. I think I'd just stick to regular beer. So pretty much sums it up. The waterfall was a little underwhelming, but I mean, it's been pretty dry for the last little bit, so it makes sense that there isn't a bunch of water. But I mean, the valley itself, it really does make you feel like you're this big. It makes you feel so small standing in there. It's wild. That blew me away, honestly. I've never been down there. I've only seen pictures of the Punch Bowl. Maybe if it rains for a couple of days or something, we'll head back and see it, flowing. But I think that would get sketchy with the amount of water that would come where I was standing. I don't want to do that. So anyways, we're going to get on out of here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel and you like video, it is creepy. I'm hearing voices. Daniel's going crazy. I think maybe somebody's hiking over there, but yeah, it's creepy. Anyways, if you enjoy the video, I have other episodes. I'll put the playlist at the end. We're going to be chasing waterfalls all over Hamilton and then eventually Ontario. So anyways, thank you for watching. Sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers, everyone who watches. If you're not subscribed, pretty please hit subscribe. You'll help me out big time. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh, it's empty anyways.